Haha, totally got you with that title and thumbnail, didn't I? Oh, God damn it, Destery, I thought you cut your hair again. What do you guys think, I'm crazy? Don't answer that. So I was going to script this video so I'm not just out here in the woods rambling to you guys, but really I think the whole point of making this video is so I do less of that. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to make this completely off the cuff, completely unscripted, rambling nonsense, so here we go. So a few days ago, I made a video on my personal channel, which if you haven't subscribed to, definitely go do that. I just kind of upload random nonsense. Whatever kind of pops into my head, I try to upload on that channel. So yeah, I made a video basically talking about, I guess, my qualms with YouTube as a job and not really knowing how to handle certain situations that arise because of YouTube as a job. And also in that video, describing the creator viewer relationship as an actual relationship where like you guys can break up with me at any point, and the more open, honest communication that we have is like lessens the chance that that'll happen. So at the end of that video, I asked you guys what it is specifically you guys like to see in my videos, and not just in my videos, but also what it is about me that you want to see and want to see more of. And the response that I got was just insane. Like, so many of you guys left comments and they were just overwhelmingly positive, talking about how long you guys have been watching me, why you've been sticking around as long as you have. And honestly, it was insanely heartwarming for me to see. Like, I sometimes forget, as weird as it's gonna sound, I sometimes forget that I'm a person and that you guys are sticking around because you like me and not because I produce, you know, whatever content it is that I produce. And that's actually going to be something that I'm going to be talking about in this video, is trying to separate myself from a brand that I'm trying to portray with myself. So I guess what I wanted to do with this video is just kind of go over the takeaways I saw from that video, how I intend to change like some of the criticisms that I saw, and then just generally the direction that I want to take this channel. So first, I think I want to go over the things that I learned from communicating with you guys, because honestly, seeing so many comments that were overwhelmingly positive about me was really refreshing, and also really shone a light on me and my personality and things and issues, I guess, that I have that I didn't realize that I had, and things that I need to work on. The first of which being like, I am a massive perfectionist. Like, I don't know if you guys knew this about me, but just every fucking thing I do has to be like, has to have like a stamp of my approval, so much so that like that's why I don't upload as often as I would like to, is because like everything I do, even if it's some kind of reaction video, it's like I have to get ready for, I have to like almost like write an intro for it to make it kind of engaging and interesting for you guys. I have to like, you know, make sure the lighting is dope. And those are things that I think I should be worrying about, as it is my career, but not to the point where I am not uploading as much, or like it becomes stressful for me to even think about when it comes to like making content. And part of that original video is that unfortunately I do have to think about it like a job, and you know, things like subscriber count and view count, those things matter to most YouTubers, but they've never really mattered to me. But I kind of need to focus on those things if it's going to be my job. So yeah, it is something that I'm aware of, that I'm a massive perfectionist, and seeing all the comments that I did, I think it really just shone a light on the fact that you guys like me for me, and I need to just be okay with putting out things that highlight my personality, or just show off like things that I like or enjoy, that I want to be passionate about and talk to you guys about, and not so much like having every video be like something trendy, or like me super editing myself into movies and things like that. Like, while those are still fun to do, I need to be okay with just uploading something like this, where I am just in the woods talking to a camera. There hasn't really been a single fucking whoa at you kind of edit, except for that one. That one doesn't count though. Like, I just need to relinquish some control over the fact that like you guys will still like me if there's not a massive amount of editing or music or whatever. And I think sort of a subset of issues that I have about me being a perfectionist is like, I am constantly criticizing myself and everything that I do and everything that I don't do. So like, there are times where I want to like upload more pictures of me, or I want to like, if I'm ever streaming on Twitch, I want to like push it to my YouTube and be like, hey guys, like just a short video of me saying, hey guys, I'm streaming right now, come watch me play Breath of the Wild. Like, but I never want to be cringy or annoying. Like, those are the worst fucking things I could be. And anytime I think about like doing something like that or even putting up more pictures of me, I just think it's cringy and I don't want to annoy you guys, which I realize is not a healthy way to think. It's just, as I said, I have always thought about like the Captain Destas channel as a brand. Like I am putting my best foot forward when it comes to those videos. You know, if anyone has ever watched my streams or watched my personal channel, I really don't put like a lot of effort into that. That's more based around like my personality and just me being weird and all that stuff. But when it comes to my main channel, I have always tried to have it just be putting my best foot forward. There's a fucking guy whistling out here in the woods. That is just the creepiest thing in the world. And it definitely goes beyond just my content too. Like anytime that I upload on that channel, I want to make sure that I'm freshly shaven and that my fucking hair doesn't look like ass. Whereas like on any other platform, I don't really care. In fact, my other channel is called Homeless Emo Father because I constantly look homeless on that channel. And so to respond to that, I hear you and I definitely realize that that is an issue, and it kind of like melds into another issue, which is like my upload schedule. And I know that that's a lot of a reason why like some people just don't watch a lot of my videos, is because they're not recommended because I don't make a lot of videos to begin with. So just know that going forward, I'm going to be uploading more. And while some of the new videos that you guys see won't be of the same caliber where it's like me crazy editing and all of that, I think it will showcase a lot more of this, where it's just me interacting with you guys on a more personal level. And so because I asked you guys what it is specifically you guys like seeing in my videos other than me and my personality, easily the highest requested thing was seeing more skits and like characters and me being just fucking weird. And that was honestly super surprising and encouraging for me to see, because I kind of have been phasing out doing as many skits and characters and stuff because, again, I don't want to ever be cringy or annoying. And for some reason in my head, I equate like me making characters and doing skits as like cringy. But to see that that is what you guys like, or what you guys come back to see like the creativity that I can use and the impressions I can do. Sorry, that's what I mean. Like even that, I was like, oh, that's cringe, but like whatever. That's the thing, is I need to just stop fucking caring. I need to like stop policing myself and being like, oh, what if someone doesn't like that? What if someone calls it cringe? There's a bee on me. Did he land on me? Oh my God. I'm gonna freak out, dude, if that bee landed on me. Oh. Anyways, yeah, I just need to, there's another one. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big bee. Sorry. Bottom line, I just need to stop caring as much about like what people think about me, because I truthfully have never really cared. That's why I still look like this. I even saw, like, we were kind of having the discussion of like, should I ever change my look? And that's why I wanted to shock you guys with the title and thumbnail of this, is because like we had the discussion of if I would ever change my looks again. And honestly, that is something I've always remained steadfast on, that like I just don't care what people think about the way I look, because honestly, when it comes down to it, this right here, this is the ideal man. No, this is what I am, okay? Like this is who I am. And yeah, I could cut my hair and make myself probably more presentable and get a new audience in that way, but I don't care about that. It's like I would rather just be myself and have an audience come about that is based on what you guys like from me. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Because it's one thing that I'll always say, like I would rather have like a small audience of like 10,000 dedicated people that come back every time and genuinely care about me than like millions of people that don't give a shit or are constantly telling me, hey Destery, look this way or sing this way or do this. Like, you know, I would rather it be that you guys are here watching me talking about this shit and being scared of bees, having a relationship rather than, you know, me just being here and you guys fucking not caring. So in a lot of ways, this feels like a relationship conversation where it's like, I realize I have some issues that I need to just kind of relinquish control of. And I am communicating those with you so that you can hopefully understand them and we can move forward in a healthy direction. Don't break up with me, please. Oh my God. So yeah, just know that I hear you, and I definitely am going to be doing more skits and more just random stuff, just throwing up videos that like, there was a time on this channel where I would just put up a video of me eating fucking cereal for 8 seconds while a song from The Matrix played in the background. Like, that's the level of shit I didn't give, okay? So I want to return to a point where I can just be silly and just have fun with you guys, not care so much about everything being so polished. Oh my God, there's a slug on my phone, like a little baby one. You probably can't see this, but there's like the tiniest slug on my phone. I'm gonna leave him there. He's now my friend. I'm gonna call him Bartholomew. So yeah, really quickly, I did want to go over what you guys specifically want to see more of based on the results that I saw in the comments. I was actually kind of flabbergasted, and I don't even use that word, that the highest requested video that you guys like seeing the most of is my movie videos and reviews. And that's crazy because I expected What the Fuck News to be the highest thing on that list, but like, it's crazy to me that you guys like seeing the reviews and me talking about movies the most, because I really enjoy doing them the most. So I think maybe it's a translation of me being passionate about something and just rambling and talking about whatever is something that like you guys enjoy watching. So yes, I want to do more reviews for sure. When it comes to What the Fuck News, that was the second highest requested video that you guys want to see. When it comes to those, I love doing them. I love doing the skits for them. I love all aspects about that show. The only issue is that it is entirely dependent on whether or not I have a sponsor, because when you have a show called What the Fuck News, YouTube doesn't really like that kind of language. So yeah, I need to have a sponsor, and Adam and Eve has long been the sponsor, like the dedicated sponsor for that show. And I'm certain that they are going to continuously be the sponsor for that show. It's just something that can't happen more often than they kind of allow or allot. The next highest requested video from you guys was me bringing back my older Q&As. So you guys might know that I do still do my Q&As on my channel. It's just I've kind of shifted the format to being me in front of the computer and just taking, I guess, more serious questions, trying to answer them in a more serious manner. I still try to make them fun and exciting and do skits in them, but it is definitely not as polished or scripted as my old Q&As were like forever ago. And what I'll say about my older Q&A videos is that they were a shitload of fun to do. The only issue is that after doing like 40 plus episodes of them, I did get a shitload of repeat questions, and it became hard to kind of like answer them in a creative way when I've answered so many of them. But seeing that you guys want to see it come back so bad kind of put a fire under my ass, and I want to try to bring back those older formatted Q&As again. So not sure how often they're going to be posted or anything like that, but just know that that is something I want to try to do. Another video series that I saw you guys wanted to see a return of was my adventure vlogs, and historically speaking, those have never really done well on my channel, and I think it's because like they're just so different than the normal style of content that I make. But I am going to be bringing back the adventure vlogs and sort of reformatting them in a way that I wanted to tell you guys about. So I'm going to be starting a new series on this channel called Quests Unknown, which is basically going to be adventure vlogs but with a purpose. So basically what the series is me and whatever friend wants to join in on the video will be doing one thing per person that we've never tried before. So basically, yeah, I've compiled like a big list of things that I've never done before, whether it be like a large role-playing battle in the woods, skydiving, bungee jumping, ninja warrior obstacle courses, strip clubs. I've never been to a strip club, I don't know. Essentially, yeah, it's just gonna be picking one thing out of the massive list that I have of things that I've never done and going out and doing them with friends. And yeah, I think it's gonna work really well because I think it's basically gonna be an amalgamation of all the things that you guys like in one series. Because yeah, there's gonna be skits in it, there's gonna be us going on adventures, it's gonna feature more people than just me. So yeah, I'm really excited about it, and we actually just started filming the first episode a couple days ago, so it will probably be up at like sometime this month. But either way, yes, adventure vlogs are coming back and I'm excited about it. So yeah, aside from me wanting to bring back the older Q&As, starting the new series of Quests Unknown, every once in a while doing What the Fuck News, the reaction video is not really going anywhere, and me just sort of making like lower production, me talking to the camera about whatever random fucking subject I want to talk about. Bottom line, what I'm trying to get across with this whole video is that I'm going to try to upload a lot more consistently. I'm not sure that I'm going to have a set schedule or anything like that, because it's never really worked for me. I can try as hard as I goddamn want to make a schedule, but the more I make a schedule, the more stressed out I get. The more stressed out I get, the less productive I get. So it doesn't really work, but I can promise that it's going to be more often than it has been. And then the second thing is just me being okay with uploading kind of just more personal stuff like this. It's crazy to think that I've literally been doing this for half my life, and for half my life I've had pretty much the same haircut. But even crazier to think that some of you guys have been there since the genesis of this channel and have followed me through all of the twists and turns of everything I've ever gone through. Despite me having my issues with YouTube, it's insanely heartwarming to see that you guys are still here, still supporting me, and just still a part of my life. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I truly don't know where I'd be without you. And really more than anything, I think you guys still being here and genuinely caring about me as a person has reinstilled the belief in me that even though I am a weirdo, and even though I am intentionally creepy sometimes, and even though I think I can sometimes be cringy, it is who I am, and I shouldn't be ashamed of that. In fact, it's the reason that people want to watch me, and I need to kind of lean more into that. I think more than anything, I just needed to make this video and the previous video just to kind of, as I said, openly communicate with you guys and get a glimpse, I guess, into my mind every once in a while and not be closed off all the time. Because one thing I really struggle with is showing how I feel a good chunk of the time. And it's not just in my videos where I'm trying to put my best foot forward, but also in my personal life. I have a hard time showing my emotions and being vulnerable because I think, like, you guys know a lot of the shit that I've gone through. It's hard for me to trust anyone. It's hard for me to lean on anyone for help. And in a way, it's like, it's hard for me to believe that people would like me for me. You know, I've always had really shitty self-esteem, and the things that I've had to go through in recent years, like, definitely didn't help with that one bit. That's a whole conversation for a different video, but so yeah, just know that it's something I'm working on, and I'm not going anywhere. This is still my home. This is still what I love doing, and I love you guys. My first video I ever made was called I Love You, and here I am 15 years later saying it again. I love you. Anyways, I'm gonna head out before I get too emotional. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. I know that it was rambly and weird and I wasn't probably making a lot of sense the whole time, but that's just me, okay? You're gonna have to get used to it. But let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this video, or if you have any feedback, or really just anything that we talked about in this video. I can't wait to start this next chapter with you guys. I think we have so many fun adventures down the road. So that said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and fair winds.